Hey, hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, Lashonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to jump on here and share things you can do to work on your money, your marketing, and your sales goals too, with strategy and intention. So, today, what I want to talk to you is about three marketing strategies, specifically processes that really work, processes that for me personally pay off. So, that's the conversation that we are going to dig into today when it comes to marketing, growing your business, processes that pay off. That's my focus. Now, before I'm going to get there, let me say, hey, welcome back to my OGs. Welcome back to my OGs, and welcome to the first time for my newbies if you are joining me. I've been online for almost 2 decades now, building my service-based business as a web designer and mentor to entrepreneurs looking to get clear about their next best online business step. So, again, welcome. You're in for a treat. Now, I want to say a very, very special shout out to my girl, Schneidine, who invited me on her Instagram live today to talk about money and to talk about what you need to do to work on your business. So we had a great time. And our conversation, which I just wrapped up on that Instagram live, was really the inspiration for me jumping on here and saying, as an entrepreneur, there are certain processes that pay off in the long run if you stick to it and you're consistent with it. And I'm going to share a few of them with you guys today. Okay. So the first one for me is to consider partnerships on which you are bringing other people onto your platforms or vice versa. They're bringing you onto their platforms. It pays off. Okay. So here's the deal. What I want to say to you is this: when it comes to growing your business, are you the only one talking about what you do and sharing how you're credible, how your content is valuable? Are you the only one promoting you? That's a question I want you to think about and ask yourself, okay? Now, my girl Schneidine said, hey, Lashonda, you were amazing at the Epic Virtual Summit that I saw you on a couple of weeks ago. I would love to have you on my platform. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm there. Super excited. It was a great session. I actually want you to make sure that you follow her, the Millennial Mom Money Expert. She is SCHERY75 on Instagram. And I don't know if you can see it that well because the ring light is super, super bright, but that's her Instagram page. SCHERY75, the Millennial Mom Money Expert. So, funny enough, I've got something called my 5-figure focus program, right? So every week, for the last couple of weeks, it's 12 weeks with my mentees. I've been talking about strategic things that you can do to work on your business with respect to products, processes, and promotions, right? And this past weekend, we talked about processes that pay off. And one of the things that I want to shed light on today is, again, that there are some things that pay immediately, right? As a matter of fact, a few days ago, I shared with you, yesterday, I shared 3 ways to make a sale today, right? That's going to pay off. 3 ways to make money online. That was another day. Today is about 3 processes that maybe they don't immediately pay off for you, but in the long run, when you commit to doing them coins commit. So the first one was for me, how are you partnering with people so that either you are adding them to your platform or creating experiences where you are opening up the door for opportunities to be on other people's platforms? Hey, welcome. So good to have you here. Welcome. That's number 1 for me. That's an awesome process that pays off. Number 2, one of the things that I'm teaching my mentees how to do is how to document their processes, how to document the things that work really well for them so that they create a space in which they can share those systems and routines with others for profit, right? That's one of the things that we're doing as part of the 5-figure focus program. So today, when I had the opportunity to go live on Schneidie's platform and talk about, millennium money, making money, things that you can do, inspiring just based on my story, right? She said, I want you to share marketing secret number 10 from your 13 Marketing Secrets book, right? So look, here it is. Last week, I did a couple of days, or was it the week before last? I did a couple of lives in which I took you guys inside of my 13 Marketing Secrets book, right? And she said, okay, I want you to talk about that. Share recommendation number 10, intros and introductions, right? intros and invitations. So, um, funny enough, when I did that conversation, and I'm going to talk about the other solution in a second. When I did that conversation, I was like, yeah, sure, here's the book. This book, 13 Marketing Secrets, includes strategies that work for me. So when it comes to what it is that you do, are you documenting the things that work for you? And are you putting it in the form of something? A book is just one example, right? In the form of something that people can take and go, oh my gosh, this is great information. I love that. Thank you so much. So, number one, partnering, right? Being in a place where I was on, had the opportunity to be on her platform. That is something that you need to consider. It's a process that pays off. Can you start to proactively get in more opportunities where you're being promoted on other people's platforms? Number one. But then number two, when she said to me, hey, can you share some pages from your book? Right? Are you documenting processes that work for you so that you can share those processes, maybe in the form of a book, to help others, right? To help others in their journey, right? Number three, another process that works for me outside of sharing my systems in some way, shape, or form is doing these lives. I mean, I commit to doing lives every single day. I'm like, hit record. Hey, it's the girl LaShonda Henry and teaching, right? Because I'm consistently doing my lives, whether it's just a few people watching me live in the moment, there are tons of people watching the replays. There are thousands of people who are following me across my social media platforms. And those consistent activities of me showing up create opportunities where people like the millennial mama say, hey, LaShonda, I like what you do. Come on my platform. I see what you do and I want to share you. I want to support you, right? So these are processes for me that pay off. Number one, going live. Number two, documenting my systems and processes in the forms of books that I can monetize and share with my audience. And number three, partnering with other people, putting them on my platform and having the opportunity to go on their platform, because over time, that consistency of the live stream marketing, of the self-publishing, of the, cross promoting on other people's platforms, that consistency brings me visibility, helps me with my credibility, and helps me generate the money that allows me to be blessed and stay at home, right? So I want to just to jump on here to again shout out my girl. Thank you so much for having me on your Instagram platform. Number two, I want to encourage you all to think about WWW, work what works. What works for you? And feel free to drop into the comment box. Let me see if there are certain processes that when it comes to marketing and promoting your business, if those processes work for you, keep on working them, baby. Work them because they will pay off. You may not always immediately see the payoff, but over time, you will see that that consistency opens up doors and windows that you never could have imagined. So I wanted to share three processes that work for me, that pay off for me. I want you to think about ones that pay off for you. Feel free to drop those into the comment box too. And like I said, my 5-figure focus program is over at successcentz.com/5. Over 12 weeks, we're working on how to work on your products, your processes, and promotions when it comes to promoting all the things that you want to create in your business, especially when it comes to learning how to create irresistible offers. And right now, for 4 weeks, we're digging into processes. So these are just a few examples of things that I talk about when it comes to working on creating successful systems and routines that can work for you and your customers. And I'm also, again, encouraging my mentees, the ladies in my circle, to learn on working on developing their own processes that they can monetize and tap into as well. So as always, feel free to check in with me. You can email successcentz@gmail.com if you have any questions. Number two, if you have platforms on which you would like me to come on and share and teach and speak to your audience, feel free to check in with me around that as well. successcentz.com/5 if you're curious about the 5-figure focus program, and simply just taking a look and seeing what I've got. You can always learn a lot when you jump onto these sessions with me. So make sure that you turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. Hey, Lavon, nice to see you here. Awesome. Michelle is in the building. I haven't seen you in a minute. So awesome to see you here. Always good to reconnect. So that's it, y'all. Just wanted to come on here, share some love, some light, some inspiration. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do to figure out what works for you. excuse me, figure out what works for you, and even potentially turn those processes into offers that you can monetize to. All right, my dears, till tomorrow, take care. Bye.